Art studio Jankura Artspace is hosting an event to help migrant women. Two organizers of the event are joining us to tell us more. The event is called Draw for a Cause. We welcome Mike Stewart and his wife, Joan Changhye, to the show. Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves first.
I'm an American artist. I've been in Korea for about 11 years now. And, I run the place called Jankura Artspace.
Mm-hmm. You've been here 11 years?
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Changhye?
I'm the wife, apparently. I'm a grad student studying sociology in Chungang University.
Okay. Oh, so you're not an artist?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. So tell us about this event, Draw for a Cause.
It's basically, every weekend we have drawing sessions at the studio with live models, sometimes nude, sometimes costumed. And then I've done these special events a few times with, rather than models, having people come and sing or perform or do poetry, and people come and draw that. Mm-hmm. So it kind of mixes up the sort of classical drawing style. This time we're doing it with a lineup of all-female performers, and it's been turned into a fundraiser, actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the female performers will come and perform, and then the people there will draw.
Right.
As performers.
Right. There'll be easels and drawing boards, and people will bring their sketchbooks and try to draw what happens on the stage.
Okay, so what will happen on the stage? Who are the performers?
There's about 9 performers. Uh-huh. There are musicians singing like R&B and hip-hop and folk music, and I haven't heard everybody's samples yet. Uh-huh. There's also spoken word poetry and some essay and short story. Uh-huh. There's also one special hula hooping dance performance that's going to happen, which
that's interesting.
Pretty wild.
Well, that should be fun to draw at least. Yeah. Well, how'd you get this group of performers together?
I'm pretty connected with a lot of people around Seoul who are in different artistic fields, and just sort of put the word out that I was looking for mostly female performers for this particular event, and people were more than happy to kind of jump on board and
volunteer their talent.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, you said you've had these sessions before where people come and perform and then others draw.
Right.
How do sessions like that turn out generally? Are people happy with the work that they did there?
Yes, they're very popular events. We usually get quite good-sized crowds for those events. The regular figure drawing sessions that I have that are going on are usually pretty popular, but when it's a special theme, it really draws an extra-sized crowd.
Yeah. But I bet it's very different to draw live moving performers versus a model who presumably just stands or sits still.
Right. People enjoy the event itself and the fun of it, but there are a few that you get like a little huffing and puffing, like, I can't get it. It's too quick. It's too fast. It's part of the challenge, part of the fun.
Yeah. Was there a specific technique that's required to draw fast? I mean, there is that croquis or whatever.
Croquis drawing, there's like quick sketching techniques.
Uh-huh.
Some people will see a person on the stage. They're moving their hands and their body a little bit, but some people will just focus on trying to draw that person's portrait, and you can still get away with it. You just kind of focus on the features and draw slowly.
So does everybody have to draw?
No, not at all. Some people will come and just sit back and
watch,
sip wine and watch and listen to music and stuff. So,
yeah. Which is what I'll be doing.
Yeah. Well, you did say you're not an artist yourself.
I'll be just sitting around.
But you're organizing this particular event, Draw for a Cause, for a migrant women's center.
Right.
How did that happen? How did you get involved?
It's sort of a reverse engineering fundraising event. I decided to do this sort of concert drawing event, and then after deciding to do it, decided to turn it into a fundraiser. And then my wife and I talked about what sort of group to sort of put our efforts towards, and we sat down and talked about it and decided which one to support.
Yeah. So Changhye, why did you want to support the Migrant Women's Center?
Basically they're all expats, and I think it's they're making a big part of the international community in Korea, but somehow they're experiencing some really whole different things than most of the English-speaking population here. So I wanted to get some words out there, and so they can get some more attention.
You're going to support the Women Migrants Human Rights Center in particular.
Yes.
Yeah. What is the center for? How are they helping foreign women?
They provide legal and medical counseling, and they also have a shelter for the women who has no place to stay. They have some educational program for the migrant women so they can become human rights activists themselves. So their actual voices can be getting out there. And they also publish some really good books on human rights situations for those women. And they have some good political outlooks to make it better. Sometimes they have like really fun activities like international food festivals. And it's all very fun and good for their human rights situations, I guess.
You said you were a sociology student.
Yes.
So is this a part of your academic interest as well?
Yeah. I actually specifically majoring in women's human rights. So yeah, gender studies, there's all very well connected.
So you've known this center for a while?
Yes, I went there as a volunteer for a very short time many years ago.
I see.
I was supposed to take care of their children during their Korean classes, and I realized that I was really bad with kids. But,
At least you're honest about it. I mean, there are a number of marriage migrants here in Korea, and the number is increasing every year. Tell us about some of the difficulties and challenges they face as they try to live their lives here in Korea.
I mean, just regularly being a foreigner in Korea can't be so easy, but for these women it's a little bit different, I guess, because their marital status is going to decide their stay in Korea and their visa status. And a lot of times their Korean spouses or their in-laws actually think they have a full control over their lives. So that kind of thinking kind of leads to all types of domestic violence and disputes, including like verbal, physical, sexual, you name it. And because of that visa situation, it's really hard for them to actually talk to the police about it because that one report can jeopardize their lives in Korea. So,
and there's also the language barrier as well for a lot of them. Yeah.
Yes. And when you can't speak the language so well, they think they're less mature or they don't have the ability to think right. So, yeah.
Is the word out there at least? Do they know that they can turn to these places for help?
Some people do know, and these organizations are working really hard to get their words out, but not that many Koreans actually know about it. And yeah, so that's why we need one of these events, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. We're talking with Mike Stewart and Joan Changhye about an upcoming event called Draw for a Cause. We're going to take a song break. We'll come back and talk a little more. Here's Lisa Ono with You're the Sunshine of My Life.